Welcome to my channel. My name is Dennis again from Express Tech Academy. Today I'm going to walk you through how to use Zoho from beginning to the end. Whether you're a beginner or you're an advanced person in Zoho, today I'm going to walk you through how to use the platform professionally. Zoho is a platform that helps you to manage client relationship and also helps you to improve customer support. Zoho is a CRM software. It's a software that helps you to close leads, manage your clients for your business, or even if you are using it as a virtual assistant for your clients or for a business. Now, let's go directly to the practicals. Please kindly help me subscribe to the channel, like this video as I'm giving you completely for free. I will appreciate that. Now, you come to Google if you're using a laptop, or if you're using your phone, you put your phone on desktop site, and then you come to Google and then you type Zoho. When you type Zoho, it will take you directly to www.zoho.com among others. Just choose the first one with this logo and then we click on it. Now when you click on it, we now see that of course you are seeing by the side that it's a CRM software, email and all of that. We click on get started for free. Now when you click on get started for free, you can put your email, you can put your password, and of course everything that you need to know. Or you can register with your email or with your Google account or your Microsoft account. Now we are just going to register directly with our Google. That is more recommendable. So we click on Google. It's going to load and bring us to this interface where you see all your Gmail accounts, and you're going to choose the one you want to register with. So I choose the first one. And then it brings us to this interface, of course, where you see all the software you need, some of our most popular apps. You can see a whole lot of them. The platform has been registered. It has been completely registered. So what do you want to use it for? We want to use it as a CRM software. Also, we quickly go to CRM software and try it now. Of course, it's easy to grow. Convert mode, build mode is getting started already. Of course, you can see everything here. So already it's asking us to register again for a trial. So we click on Google. So while we click on Google, it's currently loading to take us to the interface. Of course, it will take us to the interface where we start doing our thing. So see how the interface is supposed to look like. We'll get there soon. So I could access Zoho CRM, click on it. On your way to Zoho CRM, so it's taking us directly to CRM software already. Remember, I said Zoho is a CRM software, so we wait for it to load while it loads to the particular area. Alright, so it brings us to this interface where it shows welcomes you, Dennis, that's my name. Of course, it says put your company's name. Of course, you can put any name at all. So that you just put your name there. So let me just put Dennis. And then of course, I put my phone number. Alright, employee accounts. Alright, we leave that and we click on log samples, we click on get started. So it's going to take us to another interface again. Alright, so we are going to skip this. Alright, now this is the interface of Zoho. This is the interface of Zoho. So I'm going to walk you through how to use this platform with this interface and what each of them means. Alright, so we have my open task 0 because I just registered, showing you my untouched deals and all of that. Now if you check here, you're going to see my name. This is where my name is and how you're going to see it. Now of course you see this arrow icon, we click it, you can add the components. So let's try it. You can reorder, you can view in full screen. Now let's just use this one. Click on add comment. You can see that how do you want to get the add comment? Do you want to get a form, add the comment as a component as a form, a dashboard and all of this? So let's just put as a form, and then you can see that list this month. So you can just choose this. Let's choose revenue this month, and then component's name, let's just say activities, for example, activities. And then you're going to click on save. When you click on save, you are going to see that the activities appears here. All right, the activities appears here. All these things are created. You can create more. I just created activities and automatically added 35,000 naira. I'm a Nigerian, so that's why it's having naira here. All right, so you can add more components as you're seeing here. from this particular component here. All right, so now let's come back to this side. You can see that we have home. All right, this is the interface. This is the home interface. You can see that this is my name, welcome Dennis. And then if you click here, you can see that you can manage every other things, new organization module and all of that. You can create new folders. You can, if you want to create new folders to arrange your files, you can do all of that. All right, now let's dive and start the main thing. Now if you want to create leads, you create on leads. What are leads? Leads are like people's information. All right, if a client call you and then you need to get the person's information and put in this database, it will actually help you. All right, so this is how it is. Now look at under leads, we have a lot of leads. All these are fictional leads. All these are fictional. None of them is, they just come with Zoho. So as you are seeing them like this, if you have a new client or maybe as a virtual assistant, you are managing having leads for clients, you need to add some leads. Once you have the customer, you come to create leads, and then it's going to load for you, and then it's going to see. Of course, you can see that all this info, this is now to put the information of your lead. What is the name of your lead? And then of course, let me use my name. What's my title? Teacher. I'm a teacher. What's my, put your phone number. And then of course, every other thing information. What is the source lead? Source lead is maybe cold call. Cold calling is, you know, there are cold calling jobs I post on my WhatsApp status and WhatsApp group for the ETL community, where they hire you as a cold caller, right? They are going to give you all the information to call and make them close deals for your company. That's what is called cold calling. They give you the details already, then you call them, and then of course, let's say this one was from an advertisement, and then what is the industry? Let's say the industry was government and what's the avenue, naira, and all of that. If it's in dollar, put it, and all of that. All right, so you can put every information. What's the company's name? And so what's the company of your client and all of that? What's the last name, etc. tech. You just have to put all the information here, right? Put all the information, and then all the information that are needed, just click here and then ensure that you put everything. I'm not going to be putting everything, and it's not everything you must put, because it's not everything that your clients may have. All right, so all the information he has, put it. If he doesn't have it, leave it blank. All right, all the additional information, maybe I live in Abuja, and then all of that. So what's the city? Let's say Abuja again, and then all of that. You can see that this is what it is. Once you are satisfied with all this information, you can upload his photo by clicking here and bringing in the lead photo, and then you click save. Once you save, please enter a valid email address. All right, sorry, the email is always a compulsory email and phone number, right? All right, so now it's complete, and now click on save, and it's now going to save for us. Now it's saved for us, and then it's going to open the interface of my name, of that particular lead, where you are going to manage that lead. Remember, Zoho is a platform where you manage clients. So since this is a lead is a client, and a contact is a client, I'm going to go to contact as well. So you can see that is this here. So this is the information about me. If I have put a picture about me, my picture will actually appear here. If we need to put a tag to know that this is Dennis Tech, this is my company, that's why they are putting it here, ETA is going to show here. So this is the overview. These are my informations. Of course, these are what is the lead status. Everything I put from there, they are here. You can actually edit them from here. If I'm not a teacher, I can edit it. Of course, I'm a web designer, so let me just edit it, and you see that it's already good here. So you can see that it's good. Of course, if you don't want to create a website, you can let me know. So these are all my informations, and these are everything. You can just ensure that everything is well. All right, so now we are done with it. You can say from here you can put a note. Now I teach a step-by-step video on how to use HubSpot as a CRM tools for virtual assistant. You can find it on my channel, and I'll put the video link in the video description. So in that particular thing, you can, let's say you get the lead as a virtual assistant, and you want to reply to the person tomorrow. All right, so what you need to do is you need to add a lead after receiving the call and creating the lead profile for that client. You need to add a note. Under the note, you need to add that and maybe the lead he's requesting for the price, and you say you're going to get back to him with the price. So you're going to say get back to Dennis with normal price. All right, so whatever you are supposed to do under the notes, you are going to put it here so that you'll be able to actually understand. So once you are done with it, you are now going to click on save. When you click on save, you can see that under notes you can still add some notes and all of that. What is the note about? Is about Dennis, get back to me with that. And this is going to remind you. Sometimes there's a way to even put time, so it will remind you on your email that you were supposed to attend to this person. If you're having any difficulty with this video, please kindly tell me in the comment section. I will tend to it immediately. I don't run away from my comment section. I'm always on my comment section. All right, so that is it. And then of course you can see that on our note, this is what note is. This is the overview. You can click on timeline, or as well you can see all the notes I've created just one note, and then Zoho created another one for me since it's a new platform. All right, so if you want to send somebody an email, you can click here and send Dennis an email. All right, you can send me an email because my email was in this particular thing. So if you have told the client that I will send you an email, I will return to you with an email. So either call the person or you send the person an email. Email is most preferable, so you just click here and send the person direct instead of you to go to Gmail or any of the email platform you're using to send email. You can actually send email directly from Zoho. Zoho is very good, as well as Hotspot that I said I will send the link for you. Right now, this is under this connected records. You can see that there is no record connected except for Dennis, and then you can see here, you can see that under cadences, you can see everything that has to do with me here. All right, under attachment, you can see everything here. See, the overview here shows everything. All these ones here are just other things under my name. All right, so you can see that this is what it is. You want to convert the person to a sale. Let's say this is just a lead, somebody that just, you just got the person's information. He has not bought anything. He is not yet a customer. Now he is now a customer. You want to convert him to a customer. You just click on convert, and then when you click on convert, you are going to see step by step how to, either are you creating a new account for him or this. I already have an account for him. I only want to create a new deal to show that he's a customer. He bought something. So you now click on create new deal, and then you convert the person. Very simple. I'm not going to do that, so I'm going to click on cancel. So it's going to cancel, and I'm going to come back. If you want to edit this information, you can as well edit it here, and then if you come here, you can see more information for you to use. It's as very simple as that. So this is a lead. So if you want to add another one, this is the interface for Dennis Tech as a lead. Now if you want to create an information for somebody like, let's say Joy, for example, you now go back. When you go back, you click here, you now go back, and then you now click on, of course you see that Dennis will be added to this list as you are seeing here. Then you now create a new link, a new lead. It's as very simple as that. Now let's go to the next one, which is contact. Under contact, I click on contact, and then it's going to take me to also contact. These are the contact and list are almost the same thing, but kind of different. List is, you are getting information for a client's contact, almost the same. So if you want to click a contact, you click on create contact, and then under contact, you're still going to put all the information as well. And then I don't want to put every information here, but then you should be able to ask your client for all this information so that you can be able to get it. So I'll just copy it, and then everything here is okay. So let me just put Dennis. And then what is the lead source? The lead source is advertisement. Let's put advertisement. What is the name? Dennis again. And then of course account name, you can just put every other name that you want. So if you don't put a phone number, they will not allow you, so you just put a phone number. Phone number, email are the most important thing before every other thing. If you are satisfied with all the information you put here, you click on save. So when you save, you see that the information has been saved. Of course, again, this is Dennis. Dennis is showing that this is my company. Just put it like that. If you have a company, you can put it. If your client has it, you can put it. Alright, if you're helping to manage for other people's clients, you can as well use it. Alright, so these are the information just the way we saw from leads. You can correct all the informations here. You can correct your email, correct your name, and all of that. What is the account name? So I didn't choose the account name. Let's say I'm a king. Of course I am, so let me just put that, and then these are the other information. So you can just scroll down, ensure that you add whatever you need to add, and then of course you automatically save. You want to send this contact in a message again, you click on send message, and then it's going to show you how to send. Of course, you can see that it has shown directly how to send an email. You send to Dennis, and all you have to do is put Dennis' email here, and then put the subject title, put it everything. It's going to send. You don't need to go to Gmail, you don't need to go to Yahoo email, or you don't need to go out to all those things. All right, you just send your email directly from here. This is a software that business owners use. If you're a business person, you need it. If you're a virtual assistant working for other people, you need it. And this is very, very good. All right, so now we are going to I want to cancel. Yes, I want to cancel because I'm not sending an email to anybody. All right, so this is it. And of course, we have notes. You can also add a note. Let's say a client called and you are supposed to respond back with, let's say, what would I use this time around? With the shoe size. And then I'm going to click on save. I'm okay with it. So this thing is going to remind me on my email that this is what it was supposed to be. And if you come here as well, you will see that, oh, I was supposed to respond to somebody with that shoe size. Before you now click on the person, send him the email. Now, if you're a virtual assistant, please pay close attention. If you're a virtual assistant, you actually need this platform in order to organize. This is where you work from every day. As a virtual assistant, you come to your table. This is where it's always open. So you don't even need to somebody to remind you of your email. It's always open for here to access. All right, so this is how it is. You can edit it here. Of course, you can add all of these. You can see all of them. All right, so this is how it is. All right, so we are done with this. All right, see here, we can see all these things you are seeing here. Right, all these things you are seeing here, they are the things that appear here. Connected records, you can see here. Cadence, we have cadence. Attachment, we have attachment. Deals, we have deals. All right, well, of course, you know what is a deal. That is if the person, you have converted the person. That one is under list. You can't find it under contacts. Okay, all right, so now we are done with list, we are done with contact. Now let's move to accounts. So we come to accounts, and under accounts is you create an account. All right, now creating an account is here is lists and contacts you are creating for individuals, right? Under accounts, you are creating for businesses. Now, lists and contacts are like business to customers. Under account is like business to business, B2B and C2C, B2C, right? Now, if you are using this platform to manage a particular business, for example, I'm a web designer, I create business for small business, website for small business owners, all right? So if I'm supposed to create something for them, I will create an account because I'm managing their accounts. All right, the business of managing a business, not a person. All right, so if I'm supposed to, let's say, create an account for a business that I'm managing a business, businesses managing businesses. B2B means that you are managing somebody's business. All right, so you create an account, you click on create an account, and then of course you can fill all the damning information here. Let me show you. You just put all the information that you need. You don't need to put all of them. All right, so let's just do this. I'll put the website of Express Tech Academy.tech. That's our website for this academy, and then you can just put everything that is needed. Account type, you can put that, let's say it's a customer, and of course, and then in the industry, let's say is our industry is tech, but let me just choose financial services, and then of course Naira is this. All right, so of course you can see all these informations are here. Rating active, phone number, put everything that you need to put. Website, I've put this website here, so I'll still just copy it and put here, and then you select ownership. That is a public. We are public, we are not private, so you can just put all the information, and when you are done, you just do the same thing. You save, you click on save, and then the contact is going to be saved. Account is for business, list and contact are for persons. All right, people. And so we are done with it here. If you want to send this particular business owner a message, you can as well send him a message. You want to edit all of them. All these things are things that are here. These things are things that are here, so you can edit them as well. And then of course you send them a message, and of course we still have some of these things here. Now of course you see that this is the name of the person and this is the name of the website. That's the business website. All right, you can include the logo of the person you are working for, the business you are managing, and all of that. So this is it. Yeah, attachment means that maybe you want to attach a particular document and all of that. This is where to attach it. Of course, upload from a file, document, Zoho for Drive, and other links. All right, now we are done with accounts. Of course, you can use this to manage it, and now we are now going to deals. Now under deals, deals is like you know, of course you know what this means, all right? You know how to arrange it. This shows you the overall good interface, how to manage those particular deals. Now look at this. List you for qualification 250. All these things, all this income comes with them. All right, this shows you at least a great interface on how to arrange your stuff. All right, so let's say you are managing for Barton, you are managing for this person, you are managing for this person, and you are managing for this person. Now remember, leads are not converts. Leads are not your customers. Remember, I showed you how to convert them to customers, but they are not your customers. Now let's say you have converted Benton to customer. All you have to do is now a value proposition. Of course, from leads, you are now going to remove it from here to here. How do I do it? It's very simple. I just drag it and drop. I just drag it and drop. All right, so you just have to know how to navigate some of these things. If somebody is now your customer and you want to place it, you have to do it like these are the stuff like this. All right, now let's say this person, this button here is $25. He did not close any sale. You lost the person. You, no matter how they call the messages, he did not buy, and then you have to close the person. You have come here and then you close. When you close on close lost, it means that you have lost that money, right? Of course, how much do you lose? Verify amount and then close deal, and then you are going to close it. So we are going to close it like that. Lost to competition, you lost because of competition. Let's say you lost this person because of competition. You are going to pick it and then have to drop it here. It's very simple like the deals. It just shows you the great interface of how to navigate and do. Remember, I say Zoho is to manage your platform, manage your clients. All right, so this is how to manage it, moving them one by one. Of course, you can see here, we can see that you can filter all the names you have there by your calls, by cases, by emails. All right, so if I want to put by email, I can put here and apply email. So you are going to show me only people with emails only. You can see that there's none of them with email. All right, because all those things coming from there were losses. Sorry, not losses. They were automatically given by Zoho, so they have no emails. But if you create new ones, you're going to get them here. All right, so that's that for this. All right, so now we are going to go to focus. All right, of course, focus is not likely that important, but saying, of course, it's kind of important. This is where you set sales targets. All right, you use it to set your target. You can track your achievement. You can do this. We can't go here because you need a pro account. You need to update your account. You need to buy the pro account before you can actually access it. Now we can now come to document. Document is where any document that has been shared on Zoho, whether a client shares with you or you share with somebody, you can actually find the document under the document type on Zoho. So you can just see them here. It's still loading, but of course you may not see anything here because there's no document yet. But if anybody shares any document, you can find all of them here. All right, so you can create new campaign as well. You come to campaign. Of course, you can create campaigns and marketing efforts plan executed. All right, so you can create new campaign or you can import new campaign. All right, so if you want to create new campaign, you can create a new campaign, and then it's going to show you all these input. What do you want to use? What do you want to market? What do you want to use to advertise? You can still put your information here, and then once the informations are there, you can click on save. All right, so we don't want to save because the video is becoming long. I don't want it to be long this way, so that we can actually close it very soon. So we come to task. Under activities, you can see that under activities we have activities. These are the activities. All right, so activities are here for you to see all the activities you were supposed to do. Remember, I showed you how to add activities, all right, under correspondent. All right, so you have to do that. Now under meetings, if you want to have a meeting, this is where I'll put maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then I'll close the video. Now under meetings, let's say here, remember I said you can send somebody an email here. You can also schedule a meeting with your clients here, either your business clients, a B2B, or a customer, which is a lead or a contact. Right, so all that you have to do is come to meetings. You come here, you have to click on create a meeting, and when you create a meeting, you're going to name the meeting with my real estate clients. All right, so of course, if I'm using it as a B2B, because I designed a website for somebody last week under real estate, so that is it. So you can put here what is the meeting client location. Maybe let it not be online, let it be in my office. All right, so let it be in my office. then okay, let me just put it online because the person was in US, so he may not be able to attend my office, because you need to here you need to upgrade before you do that. But for this, let's just put it online for now. And then from here, what is the date? I will just choose let it be this date, and then of course this date. From here I will just choose it this date like this today. All right, so this, who is the host? I am the host, and this is my name. Of course you can see my email there. Who is the participant? Now you put the participant email. All right, so let's say the participant email is this email. You click on it and then you click on enter. If the person's email is not already on Zoho, you can just add the email here and then click on save. And then when you click on save, it's going to save. Once it's saved, okay, this is because of this. Once it gets saved, all right, is going to send an invitation link to your guest, because the email is already there. He's going to send an invitation link to his email, sending that this is it. Now we don't want to send this email because this is not real. All right, so it's just teaching. So I just close it and then come back here and cancel. Of course, this is how to create a link. Now you can also use it to make calls. Now as a virtual assistant, for example, you may be given this platform to do cold calling, or you may use it to manage clients and all of that. This is how to do it. And of course, you always keep your CRM tool like this, your Zoho like this, so that once clients call, you get it. And before clients will call, you must have integrated your WhatsApp, your number here. But before you integrate your number, you need to upgrade. You can't use a free version to integrate your number. All right, you need to. But as a virtual assistant, the company that employs you is the company that will pay for all of this. They are only giving you access. I'm only saying this for those who will be using it for personal businesses. Like I use it for personal businesses. I'll upgrade. All right, so that is it. So if you want to create a call, you can create a call here, and then the calls, you can schedule a call, you can launch a call, and all of that. So we don't want to do all of that because this version was created from the beginning for the purpose of this class. So it's a free version, and we cannot do that. But you can make a call just the way you can make a call from your phone. And of course, call duration, call honor, call purpose, you can set all of these, and then you can see that we are good to go. So this is how Zoho looks. We have inventory, we have products, we have quotes, we have sales, we have inventory. All these things are used to maximize your business. All right, it helps you a lot. But then this is what it is majorly to manage clients. It is from list, contacts, account, deals, forecast, document, campaigns, tax, meetings, and most importantly, calls and emails. Now thank you very much for coming to the end of watching to the end of this video. I believe you got value. Please kindly help me subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.